Hello everyone, back tuning in to today's video doing weekend forecast, as always on a Saturday. So we have this really cold weather over the past few days. It's given some damaging overnight frost. It's also given snow over high ground in the north, with hail and thunder fairly frequent in the showers elsewhere. We're going to see the weather revert to a much more typical early May, late spring pattern as we go through the course of the coming week. So temperatures will be staging a recovery, getting back towards the long-term seasonal average. It's also going to be a fair amount of dry weather through the middle part of the week, but we're going to have showers to start off with showery rain. And later on, it's a bit of a question mark about what's going on at the end of the week. We're going to try and bring up some warmer air from the south, but it's probably going to generate low pressure, so perhaps warmer and wetter is the trend as we get through towards the end of the week and next weekend. I'll talk you through the detail in a second. Before I get on with that, just very quickly to say about the ads. There's links to articles on all the pages. Have a browse widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. And thanks so much for doing that. There's video ads on most pages. They open up the content when you watch them. They'll close back up again. It helps to pay bigazwebbiz.com. Websites we're using for weekend forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weather.de. Link to both websites on the links page. So this is the latest radar picture from the Weather Outlook. We've got heavy showers starting to break out again across central parts of the country, particularly from northern England down in towards Wales and the Midlands at the moment. Elsewhere, not as many showers, but these heavy showers will push southwards and eastwards into eastern and southeastern parts of the country through the course of this afternoon. I don't think you're going to get as many showers across Scotland and Northern Ireland. However, you see bright colours in with those showers, indicating it's already some fairly heavy downpours. They'll just get heavier through the course of this afternoon. They will have hail and thunder mixed in places. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart. We're trying to build a little bit of a ridge in from the southwest, but still generally quite slack with the pressure, meaning that these showers are bubbling up. So, increasing risk of showers across England and Wales this afternoon, particularly moving into eastern and southeastern parts of the country later this afternoon. There will be hail and thunder mixing. Not everyone will get these showers. You could stay dry and have a fairly pleasant day, but they'll be fairly well distributed, so I think quite a few places will see at least some shower activity through the course of this afternoon. Scotland and Northern Ireland, fewer showers there with sunny spells. Temperature still several degrees below average. I'm feeling quite chilly really, but I suppose temperatures of around 7 to 12 is a little bit better than we've been doing recently, but that's still several degrees under par. Overnight tonight, you're going to find low pressure moving into the north and west, but a bit of a ridge across England and Wales. So those showers will increasingly die back towards the coast, with most places becoming dry this evening. And then overnight, England and Wales should stay dry, turn quite cold again with risk of frost in some rural parts of the south. Temperature going close to freezing, maybe as low as -1. But completely different across Scotland and Northern Ireland. It'll turn cloudy, quite windy there, with outbreaks of rain setting in through the course of the night, so ending up quite wet in the north and the west. Temperatures will be mild though, up there at around 5 or 6 Celsius. As we move through into Sunday, we're going to find this weather system pushing in off the Atlantic. So we'll start off with quite a wet and windy spell across Scotland and Northern Ireland. That will push southwards across England and Wales through the course of Sunday afternoon. The rain becoming increasingly light and showery as it does so, and it may never arrive into the far east of the country. So East Anglia, South East England could stay mostly dry through daylight hours. Scotland and Northern Ireland will turn brighter through the course of the afternoon tomorrow, but still quite windy, and there'll be a few showers coming through. Temperatures a little bit up on those of today, so ranging probably somewhere around 7 to 13 or 14 Celsius. 14 Celsius is 57 Fahrenheit. Bank holiday Monday looks changeable. Another weather system's coming into the northwest. So it's virtually a repeat performance on Monday of what we have on Sunday. We'll start off with quite a lot of wet weather through Scotland and Northern Ireland, some outbreaks of heavy rain in places. That's spreading southwards east across England and Wales through the course of Bank holiday Monday afternoon as it turns brighter and more showery again in the north and the west. That rain on Monday may be a little bit more heavier and widespread across England and Wales. The rain on Sunday is going to generally fizzle out a bit, but I think as we go through to Bank holiday Monday, that second band of rain probably a bit more active as it spreads southwards eastwards. However, East Anglia and South East England could stay mostly dry through much of the day, with the rain not arriving until the evening. So perhaps somewhere like Yarmouth or Southend could be the place to go for Bank Holiday Monday. As I say, further northwest, it'll turn brighter through the course of the afternoon with showers and fairly strong winds coming through to Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures in the south could be up to around 15 degrees, that's 59 Fahrenheit, but only around 7 or 8 for Scotland and Northern Ireland. We start the working week on Tuesday with a little bit of a ridge building up from the south, although we have got this area of low pressure up to the north and west. So it still looks quite changeable on Tuesday for Scotland and Northern Ireland with outbreaks of showery rain, generally quite light, but there will be outbreaks of showery rain there. England and Wales having a fair amount of dry weather with those sunny spells coming through and about ridge of high pressure. Temperatures up to around 15 degrees in the south, 59 in Fahrenheit. We move into Wednesday and a bit of a north-south split. The ridge still continues in the south, but this area of low pressure will be bringing unsettled conditions into the north. So cloud and outbreaks of rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland. England and Wales should be mostly dry, with sunny spells coming through. Temperatures in the south turning quite warm, up to around 17 Celsius, that's 63 Fahrenheit, but it'll be cooler and about wind and rain in the north. Thursday, it's all a bit messy really for Thursday, but we have got this little ridge across the country, so I think generally it's going to be a mostly dry day. There'll still be a few showers scattered about, but let's say a mainly dry day on Thursday with sunny spells. Temperatures again 16 or 17 degrees. And then we get into the end of the week and it starts to become rather uncertain what's going on. We have this area of low pressure developing around the Bay of Biscay and pushing up from the south. There's some quite warm air associated with that as we go from Friday into the weekend. That low pressure increasingly moves northwards, becoming quite a major feature. And as I said, there is some very warm air associated with that, but it could be that the warmth really is across France and Germany and the Low Countries, and we just have the rain associated with it. So a lot of uncertainty for Friday and the weekend. I think Friday starts off mostly dry, probably stays mostly dry for most of us, but there could be some thundery showers in the south by the end of the day. And as we go into the weekend, we may have a growing risk of thundery showers, maybe even more persistent thundery rain pushing up from the south, giving quite a wet spell perhaps sometime around Saturday next week. Technically, it could get quite warm. Temperatures might go up to around 19 or 20 degrees, but there is a risk that that will slide to the east of us and we'll just have quite a cold, miserable and very wet spell. So I think really for Friday and the weekend, it is a case of watch this space. A lot of uncertainty there. Finally, have a look at the charts for weather outlook. So a lot of showers across the country as we go through into today. Some of the showers will have hail and thunder mixed in, and particularly across eastern parts of the country. Fewer showers in the north and the west. We go into Sunday and we're going to have a band of rain coming south across the country. It'll be a weakening feature with brighter skies following from the north and west. Monday we'll do it all over again on Bank Holiday Monday, starting off with cloud and rain in the north and west. That will spread southwards and eastwards through the course of the day with brighter skies following to Scotland and Northern Ireland. A fair amount of dry weather on Tuesday, a few showers scattered about, and a fair amount of dry weather on Wednesday as well. Both those days could have some showers, but I think the showers will be fewer in number. And Thursday, I've gone for a mostly dry day, but this is suggesting showers in the north and the east. I think that could be a bit over top. And then the question marks as we get through into Friday. Temperatures will be staging a recovery. So in summary, we're starting off quite cold and showery. We're going to find the weather warming up over the coming few days. Temperatures will stage a recovery. Going to have quite a bit of dry weather. There will be showery rain coming through Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday. After that, I think the middle part of the week should be mainly dry. And then the question marks as we get through to the end of the week with the chance of some quite heavy rain and perhaps some very warm temperatures trying to get up from France. I'll keep you posted on that one. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.